What are the penalties for a Class C felony? The penalties for a Class C felony vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. Often a person who has been convicted of this charge faces significant fines as punishment. Many jurisdictions also assess prison time for those who are convicted of this class of felony. In most cases, the penalties for committing a Class C felony are more severe for people who are repeat offenders. If a person who is convicted of this type of felony has a prior conviction on his record, he may face higher fines and additional time in prison. Though the laws regarding penalties for Class C felonies vary depending on the jurisdiction, most places set similar types of penalties. Often, jurisdictions give prison sentences to individuals who have been convicted of a Class C felony. In some jurisdictions, a person who is convicted of this type of crime may receive a sentence of up to 10 years in prison. In others, however, a person convicted of this crime could spend 40 years or more in prison. In many places, a person who commits a felony of this class also may face a hefty fine. The amount of the maximum fine varies, however. Some places set a maximum fine for a Class C felony at $10,000 USD. Others, however, may set the maximum to $100,000 or more. All felonies are considered serious types of crimes, but the penalties for Class C felonies are usually less than those set for Class A or Class B felonies. In jurisdictions that have Class D felonies, however, a Class C fine is likely to have a higher maximum than a Class D felony. Additionally, it is important to note that a person who is convicted of a Class C felony may not necessarily avoid jail time if he is sentenced to pay a fine. He may face both a fine and a prison sentence, depending on his crime. An individual who has a criminal record may face more severe penalties than a person who has no past record of criminal history. A repeat offender may be sentenced to pay higher fines than someone who has never committed a felony in the past. The real difference, however, may apply to prison time. A repeat offender is likely to serve more time in prison for a Class C felony than someone without a felony record.